All right, talking about the order of distribution of the debtor's estate upon bankruptcy. This is important, and I would memorize the general outline. I mean, one, two, three, four, five. Just memorize the order here. Now, this is also going to be built upon, and we also deal with this in secured transactions, and this comes up a good amount. But we'll see examples as well dealing with the order of distribution, who gets what. So first off, we are talking about in bankruptcy proceedings, the distribution of a debtor's estate is carried out in a specific order to ensure that creditors receive payment according to the priority of their claims. Now we've got an outline of the order of distribution. First off is the secured creditors. If you've got a secured loan on your car, you don't pay it or you go bankrupt, they can take your car. Mortgage on your house, perfect examples there. That's collateral. Creditors have a security interest in the debtor's property, which is the collateral, and are paid first from the proceeds of the collateral sale. If the sale proceeds are insufficient, the secured creditor becomes an unsecured creditor for the remaining balance. Next up, we've got priority claimants. These claims are granted priority over other unsecured claims in our bankruptcy code. Support obligations to a spouse and children. Administrative expenses to the bankruptcy estate. We got to pay for the whole process for this to work. Gap claims or claims arising between the time of an involuntary petition and the order for relief. Wage claims up to a threshold per employee. Employee benefit plans up to a threshold per employee reduced by any wage claims. And lastly, consumer deposits up to a threshold for undelivered goods or services. Next up, we've got tax claims. The government wants to step in there and just get their cut as well. Any sort of taxes, whether you didn't pay your income tax or property tax, these are going to be given priority over general unsecured claims as well. Injury claims for intoxicated driving, claims for death or personal injury resulting from the debtor's operation of a motor vehicle while intoxicated are given priority over other general unsecured claims. And then lastly here, we've got general creditors. Now, after all these priority individuals, and we'll see examples of them all, are satisfied, the remaining unsecured claims are going to be paid. These general creditors may include trade creditors, credit card companies, and any remaining balance owed to secured creditors after the sale of collateral. Now, lastly, it's important to note that in many bankruptcy cases, there may be not enough assets to satisfy all the creditors. We're going to see that in lots of multiple choice questions that you're going to practice. In such cases, creditors may receive only a portion of their claims, or in some instances, receive nothing at all, unfortunately. The distribution process is going to be designed to provide a fair and orderly means of distributing a debtor's assets to the various classes of creditors. Here we're going to see an example dealing with the order of distribution of that debtor's estate upon bankruptcy. Here we're going to see that the debtor's total assets are $200,000 and the total liabilities are $300,000. Yeah, I'd say that's insolvent for sure. And in the scenario, we are going to deal with the distribution of the bankruptcy estate in the following order. We see here, we've got a bunch of different items, and this is pulling pretty much what we got on the prior slide as well. Seeing some secured loans, child support obligations, credit card debt, unsecured loans, taking a look at that as well. Make sure you note as well, for example, wage claim, 3 employees, $5,000 each for a total of 15. Don't get confused. Something might say, we've got a $10,000 claim for 3 people. Each one has a $10,000 claim, so that's a total of $30,000. Don't get tripped up by individuals versus the total aggregate amount. First off, and as we see here, we got $200,000 to distribute. Secured creditor, Bank A, is going to be paid first from the proceeds of the real estate sale. If the sale covers the entire $100,000 debt, Bank A will be fully satisfied. If not, the remaining balance is going to be treated as an unsecured claim. Then we've got our priority claimants, as we saw in our prior slide dealing with this. Child support obligation, admin expenses, wage claims, tax claims, and personal injury claim from intoxicated driving. And then lastly, the remaining balance owed to Bank A, if any, like if there's anything after that. Then we're going to finally get to our unsecured loan from Bank B, and then the credit card debt. So we just see the order there. This is a nice visualization to see how it works with some numbers. Now, assuming the real estate sale covers Bank A's entire debt, the remaining assets, $100,000, right? So that's the $200 from total assets minus the $100 here from Bank A, will be distributed among the priority claimants' tax claims, personal injury claim, and the general creditors. If any funds remain after satisfying all claims, the debtor may receive a discharge, eliminating any remaining debt. Now, in this example, the priority of claims ensures that secured creditors and priority claimants receive payment before general creditors, which, as we see this phrase time and time again, will help maintain fairness and order in the distribution of the debtor's estate. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.